Got senior linebacker slash safety, John Trell Rockmore. He'll give an opening statement on how the defense played, then we'll turn it over for questions.
I feel like our defense really stepped up to the challenge. Games like this, when the offense is struggling a little bit, it takes a good defense to rally behind them. And, I still have no doubt in my mind that our offense is still one of the best offenses in the nation. And, if there's times where, the defense isn't playing as good, I know I got my faith in the offense and our special teams. I kick her down. I put all my faith in them guys. But for a game like this, I don't want to pat our defense on the back because there's a lot of things we can clean up, a lot of things we got to go back and fix and prepare for the next week. But we got the job done, and that's my opening statement.
John Sherlock, how valuable was this game? Boise State has good receivers. Colorado State has good receivers. So how much did this prepare you for to face Boise's receivers next week?
I feel like now it just makes us even more hungry. We got to go back. I feel like you guys have been following me for a while. All I talk about is our preparation, our focus, our technique, things like that. And this is now we know. Now we know we got to go back to the drawing board and really have a great week of practice because that's the only way we get the job done. And now we just got to bring our level of intensity up and our focus, everything, our technique is going to be amplified for this next week because I know Boise is going to bring it. So we got to be ready for it.
The way that game ended, giving up like kind of a Hail Mary and then having it call back and legal touching, what is the emotions as the defense team that made Colorado State just won and then having it also takes the victory?
I've never been a part of something like that. I've never seen something like that. I went from probably my all-time low, thinking the world was about to end, to, oh my gosh, we just won. I don't know how to explain that. I want to go back and watch the play, but sometimes winning is ugly. I know that's probably one of my things that we're gonna get out of this is that it's hard to win this league. Colorado State came out, and I respect the hell out of them. They played one hell of a game, and winning is hard in this league. So to come out with a win, I'm really proud of our guys and how we finished it.
About how satisfying it was for you to get in the end zone after coming so close against Wyoming. Taking some flack on your team.
Called it. I told you I was gonna go there. No, but I'm happy with my performance. I know it's a lot of things I gotta go clean up, but I just play the next play. Sometimes they don't look as good, but you gotta come out and keep playing. And I knew at one point I was gonna get back in the end zone. I couldn't let that that opportunity slip by, and you get a play like that to capitalize and help our defense, help our offense. I'm just glad I made it. I'm glad I got to the end zone, and I'm glad the game went how it went.
Joshua, how much of a factor was the weather?
You could say it was cold. You could say it was the snow was kind of hectic, but we in Logan, Utah, we practicing this during spring ball. Right now, it just got done snowing in Logan, so we'll go back and preparing it again. So it's hard, having games like this because you never know what to prepare for because there's so many other different things that could happen. But weather shouldn't be a factor in how we play. That's my bottom line. I feel like we go out there, we prepare, we execute. All it does is make us be more focused. You gotta really pay attention to what you're doing and really, hard in into what we got to do. It just really raises your level of intensity. I don't know how else to explain it because you come out with a game like this knowing they're gonna throw the ball, they're gonna run the ball. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta do my job and execute.
Anything else for John Trell?
Thank you.
Thanks, John Trell. All right, we got senior wide receiver Aaron Bonds, who caught the game-winning touchdown pass. He'll make an opening statement on how the offense played. Take your questions. Aaron? Go ahead. Opening statement.
Opening statement. We kind of started off slow as offense. We got down 2 drives in that red zone, but as a whole, we should have got there in the rhythm. We should have scored both of those drives. But we kind of rose up, got the 3 and out, got the field goal, put points on the board, but we overcame that once the second half came and we fixed our mistakes.
Is this a game you kind of pointed to as, obviously towards the end of your career and Jordan Nathan was out, you needed to kind of step up and make big plays?
I mean, not necessarily. No disrespect for just Jordan Nathan. I mean, we have a lot of weapons on the team from ones all the way down to our depth chart. So it's like the next man step up, the next man's got to make a play. I mean, we all playmakers on both sides of the ball, and that's what we did today.
So play design, give you that wide
open. Not necessarily, but the way how they played the coverage, yes.
Aaron, I mean, as a senior, just tell me what it's like to make that kind of play in a game like this at the end of the game.
I'll say it's a great, humble feeling. I mean, I just trust my abilities, and I knew all I had to do was just make the play, catch the ball, and then get in the end zone for our offense. And that was it.
Tell me what it's like when you're running that route and you realize I'm wide open and just waiting for the ball to come in.
Just like you said, I'm wide open. Please, Jordan, throw me the ball, please. And that's what he did.
What's the thought running through your head after you catch it? You sidestep that one defender and then you just waltz into the end zone.
I just made the game slow. I seen the guy coming. I just looked straight ahead. Soon he got close enough. That's when I knew I could make my juke.
You're going to make that catch and kind of be at the high of the roller coaster and then the low and then the high again. What's that? Describe that.
I mean, going through my head, caught the ball. I did my little juke, got in the end zone. I was just looking for my teammates after I celebrated. I was just happy for me and my teammates for us to get that score.
What's going on over on the sideline with the offense? You guys want to tell us playing full?
Oh my gosh. Like, just tighten up. Everybody just tighten up. I'll say, I wouldn't say nobody was nervous because we all trust the defense. I mean, we knew somebody was going to make a play on the defense, but he stepped out of bounds, and I'm very excited for the out of bounds to be right there. For him to step right there.
Have you ever seen him play like that, like at the end of the game?
I'll probably say in the NFL probably once, but that was just seeing it firsthand. It was like, wow, okay, we won the game just like that. I'll take it.
Anything else for Aaron? All right. We'll have Coach in shortly.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Opening comment, then you guys can ask some questions.
We all ready? Sorry, I don't have much of a voice. Survive and advance. Kind of like the NCAA basketball tournament, I think. What a game. What an effort by Colorado State. A lot of respect for Mike Bobo. I told you guys that on Monday. It's kind of a bad weather day. It's a old school football game, and there were great plays. There were mistakes. There were so much adversity that we had to overcome, and obviously we needed to win a game like that. And I can't say enough about our players continuing to hang in there. My hat's off to them, seniors, captains, and all those guys. So well finish, and I'm just proud of our guys. It was round 7 for us, and we knew it was going to be a tough chore to come in here. It's a hard place to win. We've been beat here the last 2 times we've been in here. Hadn't won since 2012, and I got a lot of respect for Colorado State. So my hat's off to them. Tremendous effort, game plan by their staff, both sides, and I'm just happy for our guys. Obviously, we're looking forward to next week. So with that, I'll go ahead and open up for any questions.
Coach, I mean, you've been coaching for 20 years now. Where does this game rank among the heart-stopping finishes that you've ever been a part of?
Oh, I mean, just walking off the field, I'd say it probably ranks right at the top, if not the top, obviously. Especially with the way it ended. Obviously, the score and then taking it away. and then you add the drama of the last, minute and a half, the stop, the turnover, they score, and then we go like clockwork all the way down the field, running the ball. And, great job by Jordan and Aaron Bonds. And, wild finish right there at the top.
Coach, I know you don't like to use the term ugly for a game, so how would you describe this one?
Thrilling. Obviously, I don't have much voice left. It was. I think everybody that came got their money's worth. So, I just think it's a gutsy effort by both players on both sides of the ball. Players on both sides of the ball, they spilled their guts out there, and both teams played their heart out. What else can you say? I mean, it's going to be a heartbreaker for one of them. And you know what? I've been in that other locker room. I've been on that side. That's just the way the ball bounces sometimes in football. And football gods were smiling down on us today.
When Tom McKinnon fumbled that punt, what do you guys tell him on the sideline?
What did I tell him? Yeah. Put the arm around him. I mean, what are you going to tell a kid right there? Try to get your hands above, up to your face and cradle it in. And that's not the time to really coach him on that part, But, you just feel for the kid. He sure obviously didn't go out and intend to do that.
Is that a situation that you think about not putting a guy back there at all?
No, we didn't discuss it. I mean, we could second guess ourselves come Monday, but I mean, the last thing I want to do is give up 30 yards in field position right there.
You mentioned the weather being kind of an old-fashioned thing.
Yeah.
Did that have any effect on the offense in the first half?
I didn't see a whole lot of drop balls out there, did we? So I can't say that it I don't know. Maybe it had a little bit of effect, but I thought we threw and caught it all right.
Coach, I mean, last week you guys 800 yards. This week it's the final drive of the game that you finally get the offense on the board. What's the biggest difference in these games?
In terms of what?
I mean, just in terms of what was different with the offense in this game as compared to some of the games in the past.
I'm sure there was a little bit of a weather factor. We didn't establish the run as well as we all would have liked. Early in the game, we kind of got behind the chains in the first half. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong because I didn't see any stats at halftime, but I think we just had 4 drives. Is that right? 4 series in the first half. When we kicked a field goal, I think. So, we drove it down. And a couple of those series, we really got behind the chains, if I'm not mistaken, and holding on a first down play, and now it's 1st and 20. So we kind of just didn't get a rhythm, and obviously you need to get off the field a little bit more on defense. Offense needs to keep the ball a little bit longer too, so it goes both ways. But when you go into a season that you're going to have games that you have to win different ways, we found a really crazy way to win this one, with all 3 phases contributing a little bit. I'm just kick field goals well in this weather. I mean, great job by our field goal team. We'd struggled a little bit there with our protection the last couple of weeks. So I think our field goal team did a nice job, Dominic Everly, and the operation I thought was pretty good. So
it seems like you're in for another cold game next week. Is there something you do to prepare for that? Do you practice outside?
We always practice outside, Isaac. I mean, we practice outside in the spring. Our boys are from Logan, Utah. I mean, we won today. I mean, I don't know. I don't get all the weather questions, to be honest with you. I mean, it's because we didn't have 800 yards total offense. That's what it is. I get it. But, found a way. Obviously, defense had phenomenal red zone defense. I mean, we got 2 pick sixes. And I thought we played red zone defense pretty good. We had a good kickoff return by Savon. He was almost out. And then when the offense really needed it, I mean, we go a minute and we probably scored a little too fast. But great job by the offense at the very end.
I actually want to ask about that because obviously this offense has proven it can score quickly. This is the first time, I think, several weeks that